Yo, what's good? It's your boy Big Steve, and this is Go Blue Uncut, where we smoke and talk Michigan football. So let's get into it. So Michigan is in Houston taking on Washington for the national championship game in less than 24 fucking hours, man. You talking about long fucking night? Boy, it's gonna be a long fucking night, man. Ain't too much to fucking talk about, man. You know, both teams undefeated. Michigan won, Washington two. Washington got a crazy ass offense. Quarterback threw for what, 4,600 yards. Two receivers over 1,000 yards. Running back over 1,000 yards. And all that bullshit don't mean nothing because it all comes down to fucking one game. That's it. That's it, man. I was looking at the stats and all that bullshit, and I thought none of that fucking matters, man. None of that shit matters. You know, we know they're gonna try to pass the ball, and we gonna have to have the game plan to where you're not gonna beat us just throwing it to your receivers deep. We gonna make you pay for those 50-50 balls. You know, you give us that ball on some turnovers, we gonna run it down your throat and make you pay for it. Go motherfucking blue, man. So, like I say, both teams undefeated. Washington quarterback Michael Penix Jr. transferred from Indiana. He actually beat Indiana. He actually beat Michigan when he was at Indiana. 2020, the COVID season. I believe it was probably the last game. I believe that was the last game of that season, maybe. But that was a horrible year, man. I was up in Michigan, back home, dealing with a family tragedy. And I just remember thinking, like, fuck it. At least I get the chance to watch Michigan football right now. And I just remember thinking, we just lost to fucking Indiana. So, yes, Penix Jr. was a former Indiana quarterback, beat Michigan back in 2020 during the COVID season. So he's doing the same thing he was doing at Indiana. He's doing it at Washington, just in a better system. You know, even back then he was putting the ball where only his receiver can get it. That's him. So we gonna have to make sure we stay over top of him. Stay over top of him. And on top of that, we gonna have to get to him quick with the blitz. We gonna have to get to him fast. Like I say, stats don't fucking matter. So to come out here and say, oh, well, they haven't faced a defense like Michigan, and Michigan did this and got these sacks, none of that shit matters. All we know is tomorrow, we gonna have to get to that motherfucking quarterback quick. We gonna have to get to him quick and hit him hard. Because right now they got all the energy. We beat Bama. They already feel, oh, they felt they beat Bama, so they feel they finna just come and beat the shit out of us. Cause everybody in the world thinking it. The whole world feel Michigan just beat the fuck out of Bama, so Washington don't stand a chance. So, you know, I'm pretty sure Jim Harbaugh gonna have them boys ready, man. As Nick Saban to say, don't listen to the rat poison. Don't fall for the fucking rat poison, man. You have one game. One game. None of the shit doing what they did against USC, what you did against Penn State, none of that shit matter. You have to stop Michael Penix Jr. tomorrow. If not, it's going to be a long fucking day. Their running back, who also rushed for over 1,100 yards, about 16 touchdowns, I believe. I didn't watch the game against Texas. I didn't give a fuck to. But I heard he was banged up. So I heard he's supposed to play. So that's gonna be the key. Junior Colston, you told me to shut up last time. Tell me to shut up again, big dog. This game gonna be on you. We're gonna have to stop the run game and make them one dimensional. We're gonna have to stop the run game, which the defense is built on stopping the run game with 4 or 5 people. So that D line and the linebackers gonna have to stop the run game to where our safeties can stay over top. Because that's exactly what happened with TCU, basically. You want to keep your safeties back, you worry about us passing the ball, we're going to run it down your throat. And then we got our linebacker in space. Nobody knew what was going on. But you live and you learn. So Junior Colston, you came up big last game, man. I salute you. Like I say, you told me to shut the fuck up. And I feel you going to have another big game this week, man. So the edges, you got to get there fast. And the dope thing about this, Washington offensive line won the Joe Moore Award this year. So maybe they come in with the big head. They got the Joe Moore Award. They finna just do the same thing we thought we was gonna do to TCU, and we catch them off guard and punch them in the motherfucking mouth. But this is it, man. This is it. Everybody made a video at the beginning of the year, including myself. Is Houston a bust? Is Houston a fucking bust? And I'm going to go back and watch my videos, man, because this is dope. 14-0, got a chance to win a national championship game. Everything, just going back to far as Appalachian State, man. I'm 38 years old. So for the last 20 years, my whole adult life, we had one big bowl game victory over Virginia Tech back in 2011 before the Alabama game. Like, I know we beat Florida in some bullshit-ass bowl game, but like BCS, playoff, whatever, New Year's Day bowl game, it's been bad years. So, we one game away, man, for going down in the record books. One game away for being the greatest team in Michigan football history. Jay, and to see us doing it, because if this was a Michigan team going against Washington, 4 years ago, I'd be worried as a motherfucker. Like, oh man, we cannot get in the shootout with these dudes. We gonna have to rely on the run game. No, I feel 100% confident in JJ going against any quarterback in the nation. That's why I say stats don't matter right now. Stats don't mean shit. Shit, JJ didn't play most of the fourth quarters this year. One game, he fucking passed the ball against Penn State. Everybody know now he was dealing with injuries. So, like I said, if it come down to a shootout, I feel we can win a game. But at the end of the day, we gonna have to do what we do best. Run the fucking ball, D up, and let Blake cook in the second half. And so, man, it's crazy, man. Like I said, ain't too much shit I can talk about. National fucking championship game. Shit, 2020, we was a Castle, Ohio game away from maybe them firing Jim Harbaugh. If we had played that game during COVID, there's a good chance Jim Harbaugh would have been fired. And so to see it all come to tuition where I remember that game against Wisconsin when JJ family put the recruiting trip together, and I saw them young bulls up there like, yo, I can't wait till them niggas get here, man. I can't wait till them niggas get here. You know, and shit, thanks to Ryan Day for not taking JJ because that changed the program. Without JJ, we don't get Jalen Davis. We don't get Donovan Edwards. So to see this, how this program changed to one player just changing the whole dynamics. It was JJ put there. I'm pretty sure it was a couple other players, but that was a player recruiting trip. It wasn't school authorized. Players did that. And to be 3 years later, we're playing for the national championship game. We just beat Bama. We beat Ohio. Man, I'm trying to hold my motherfucking composure now while I'm making this video because shit, we one game away from being 15-0. Go motherfucking blue, man. So, like I say, man, Michael Penix Jr., 4,600 yards. Dylan Johnson, 1,100 yards. Rome, every fucking game a receiver have a weird-ass name Michigan has played against. Rome Odunze, 1,500 fucking receiving yards. That's a lot of fucking receiving yards. So, Rob Moore, Will Johnson, you know, the D-line got paid. The D-line, O-line got paid against Alabama. You know, Brandon McGregor, shit, Chris Jenkins, they stock went up when they played Alabama. That was the trenches. Junior Colston, secondary. Y'all D these niggas up? Oh my God. Rob Moore, first round. Mekhi Page, you hit one of these niggas? Second round. Third round. Josh Wallace, come over from I think it was UMass or some shit. Shout out to Don Brown. I think he came over from Don Brown. Shout out Don Brown. That boy been big all year. That boy has been paused, but he's been coming up big all year. Washington. That boy Washington, man. Let me check him out right quick. If anybody deserve to have their stock risen, where that boy at, man? His name got to be on here somewhere. He's been balling. Oh, shit, my bad. I've been calling the nigga Washington. I think it's Quentin Johnson. Quentin motherfucking Johnson. Shout out that nigga. This the game you get paid, nigga. Because you got film against Ohio and Bama. You know what I said? You had the big hit on the Buka up the scene. Then he got the fumble against Moreau. Quentin Johnson, I believe, is a fifth-year senior. Go get paid, nigga. Go get motherfucking paid. Shit, Mikey Seeger still? You was probably a third, fourth round pick. You're a fucking Michigan legend. Don't get me wrong. Mikey Seeger still is a fucking Michigan legend. You ball out this game, third round. Shit, I don't want to reach, but, with Dax Hill, DJ Turner, Lewis, we've been putting some DBs in the league recently. Will Johnson, true sophomore, you ball out, you can sit next year off. I don't want you to, nigga. Don't do it. But you ball out against these niggas, bro. They have two niggas with over 1,100 receiving yards. Like I say, the defense and the offensive line, they got paid against Bama. Everybody gonna be talking about that game and how the defense and offensive line dominated Bama. Now it's up to the secondary, the safeties, the corners. Go get paid. Rob Moore, like I said, you right now, your stock at a second round pick. Third, second round. You ball out right now. Shit. Who's another better safety in the league? You know, they can go talk about Kool-Aid, something, the nigga who played for Bama. It hasn't been a safety in college football more consistent than Rob Moore over the last 3 years. The last 3 years, that boy Rob Moore, whether it's tackling, interceptions, ball game against Ohio, he make plays, man. Makari Page, that boy's a certified baller, man. Took Buddy's spot last year, haven't looked back. So it's time to get paid. Jim Harbaugh told these niggas. Man, it's about 17 draft picks on this team. And he wasn't lying. He wasn't lying, man. So go get paid, man. National fucking championship game in Houston. The world is watching. Michigan, the motherfucking M. National championship game. No disrespect to Washington, but this is destiny. This is motherfucking destiny, man. So, predictions, I really don't want to give one right now because I feel like I'm cursing this, but I got to. I say 35-21. 35-24. I'm going to say 35-24 Michigan. And it's a close one throughout. I think we pull away in the third quarter. 35-24 Michigan. Blake Corum is the championship game MVP. And I can't imagine how. I'm trying to think about it because I'm already thinking about the celebration and shit. And it can go wrong. So fuck it, man. 35-24 Michigan. National motherfucking champions. Go motherfucking blue, nigga.